pedal on some songs. And again, Aerosmith are a big influence on me, one of my favourite bands, and I just want to sound like that, and it'll make my guitar sound and my guitar playing sound a lot more exciting, you know, because you don't really want, for me, if you want to be a good guitarist, you've got to make it sort of interesting. You can't just have, well, I'm not saying, well, this is because this is my particular style, because if, like I said, for me, you've got to make it sound interesting, because I don't really like my guitar just sounding really sort of mainstream and just the same as everybody else. I want to make it my own style, so I could have just one massive effects pedal, and it will have the wah-wah sound, it will have the distortion pedal, things like that. And that's what I really want to achieve when I'm older and during my musical journey. Once I've got those effects pedals, I think it'll be really good for me, and I'll really sound a lot better than I am now. Because obviously I'm not at the moment as good as I'm going to be, because this course, like the course that I'm currently on at the moment, is going to make me better. And hopefully, as I go further down my musical journey, I will get these pedals. And yeah, and I'm also going to say about what I do as a musician. As a musician, to make my guitar playing a lot better, I practice scales. Scales are for me, a really important part of practicing and making yourself a good guitarist, because scales obviously give you good fingers and sort of get your hands moving around quicker, because then you're able to play a lot more advanced solos, and that's what I'm finding at the moment. And I just think it's really cool for me to practice, because I'll practice things like the G major scale and the A major scale, or whatever major scale. Some maybe pentatonic scales as well. You probably saw in my my health and safety video that I did the G major scale and I didn't make a single mistake. Because, like I said, because I practiced over the years and got good fingers, and now currently I'm still working on that, but I am going to get better at performing solos, because a lot of my solos that I play at the moment in the songs are rather basic. So what I do is just practice. I just really practice hard, and I mainly use YouTube videos to improve my. Say if I can't work out a scale, or I can't work out a note on the guitar or a chord, whatever, I use YouTube videos to do that, because I don't tend to use tabs, because tabs, well, I will use tabs every so often, but a lot of the time I don't use them because I find them quite difficult to read. And obviously this course I am going to get better at reading tabs and reading music, and that's going to make my guitaring even better. But I tend to use YouTube videos because you can see how they move, because when they do it, you see how they move their fingers and what notes you have to play, things like that. And that's what I do. And yeah, so basically, to sum it up, I practice hard. I look up chord shapes. I make scales, and I practice scales, and I use YouTube videos, and maybe occasionally I'll use a tab, but that's a rarity for me. But now I'm going